Welcome Libra and Libra cross watchers to your reading. So I hope you guys have had a wonderful day. And of course, thank you for stopping by my channel. All right, so we're racing straight out of the gate. We have the Star and the Chariot here for overall energy. And the Star, of course, talks about that healing that happens after the tower falls. And the Chariot talks about usually, self-discipline, determination, those sorts of things, right? It's like when the Emperor energy starts moving, starts pushing something forward. Libra, it kind of feels like somebody's going to be your champion here. I feel like somebody really did a number on you. And it's almost that energy of like the most unlikely of allies. I feel like it's someone that it's almost like they might be a little rough around the edges, in that it's like maybe hold on for a second. They seem to just kind of come in with this really like fresh energy. It's almost like their entrance into the situation or into your life feels like a big gust of wind that just like whoosh, it just kind of whooshes past you, and that's how it initially gets your attention. And I feel like whatever the situation is, whatever's been going on with you, that if you were in a really tough spot, and it's almost like you may not have been able to see the forest for the trees. I'm sure you know what that saying means, but it feels like there's something specific here. That is so, like, for you, it's like it's very gray. It's in the gray, right? And for this person, it's very black or white. It's very, it's this or it's that. And it's almost like you may have been kind of, I keep hearing like lamenting. I don't really know what that word means, but like lamenting, or you were faced with a choice that you didn't want to make. And there's something about the simplicity of this person's understanding of it, right? It's almost like you're deciding if you're going to wear a red shirt, and like, I don't know if I should wear a red shirt. Is it going to match everybody? Is it going to, not that you're, looking to fit in with everybody. It's just to capture the energy. Am I supposed to wear a red shirt? Is that really what I want to do? And I feel like this person comes in and is like, just wear the red shirt. Just do it. And, it's almost this, and like, why do you care? So, this person seems someone that is, it feels like they're a breath of fresh air, but it almost feels, what I'm picking up from you is that it's like you don't quite feel ready for it. It's like it may have felt like a welcome reprieve if you were a little bit further along in your healing from whatever has hurt you here. But because you're still in like this place of hurt, it feels almost abrasive. You know what I mean? It's not even that this person has negative energy. It's just so big. It's just so loud that it makes you kind of want to retreat into yourself a little bit, because it's so, they have such a presence, right? It's almost like you were in the theater watching a movie. And it's like, instead of where, the lights are down, and instead of walking into the hall where it's kind of like dimly lit, it's like you walk right outside to the blazing sun and it's really bright, right? It's not even that the sun is too bright for you. It's just in comparison to where you were, it seems like it's almost like, is this person putting on an act? Is this really who they are? You know what I mean? It feels like they are, may not be the actual situation, but to capture the energy, it's like they're the quintessential extrovert when you've been, kind of retreating from things a little bit for a while, if that kind of makes sense. Um, I feel like this is someone that you may or may not, because I don't know the situation between the two of you, but I feel like most people really underestimate this person. I feel like a lot of people sell them short, if that makes sense. A lot of people think that this person is a bit of a fool, and it's almost I hope this is the right saying. It's like crazy like a fox. I don't think that's right, but I hope you know what I mean. Um, it's almost like this person kind of plays into or plays up that image that people have of them, of being that like big, boisterous, impulsive, not impulsive. Um, it's almost like if people think that they're a little bit foolish, they use that to their advantage, because I feel like this person, people who have dealt with them and have seen a different side of them, I feel like this person is actually can be cold, calculating, decisive. It's like it's almost like John Wick energy, but they present as I'm trying to think of it's almost like I can't think of somebody, but they come across as like a comedian that's just there for a laugh, doesn't do anything serious, so on and so forth. Um, but in actuality, they seem to be a very well-rounded individual. It actually feels like they have a really healthy sense of who they are, self-esteem, confidence. Um, they're not really letting me feel into, when I tried to feel into where that came from, I kind of got to like back up there, like, okay, well, that's no problem. Um, I feel like the biggest point here is that, um, oh, okay, so they kind of only want a little bit of this out there. This person is looking for someone. That one, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's almost like they're kind of parading into town, showing the most extreme ends of their personality, almost to kind of like weed out the people that would be too, um, that wouldn't be able to handle them. And it's not like, oh, this person thinks they're so great. It actually feels more that it's like they don't want to be with someone that would be hurt by those extreme ends of their personality, right? It's like they need somebody that gets them right away, that they don't have to. Um, it's like the antithesis of wanting to groom somebody, right? That's that they've. It's like they wouldn't want to be with someone. I actually really love this person's energy, because it doesn't feel like if they found someone that was easily groomable, their natural instinct would be to protect that person from people that might groom them. It's not like, oh, this person's a really strong personality, they'd see someone to groom and they'd kind of get their claws into them. It's like they would peel that person with claws off of that one and kind of create this barrier, like, no, that's not going to happen. So there's um but it's almost like this person is really honest about themselves, that sometimes they get mad, sometimes they can be impulsive, sometimes they and of course these may not be actual adjectives that describe them, it's just to describe the energy, okay? um it feels like the reason this person wants people to know who they are, they want to create a really safe space for the person that they're looking for. Sorry, one moment, please. Do you need something? Nope, nobody can even hear me. That's fine. My son's homesick today, sorry. Um, and I feel like it's almost like they need that person to be okay with the different parts of their personality. Um, Not in a like they want you to, they would want someone that like they're going to be toxic and you just have to be fine with it. It's not like that. Um, it's the energy of they want someone on their team that really believes in them, that is not going to undermine them. That's big for them. I feel like this is the kind of person that their mind is like, it feels like it's razor sharp and exceptionally strong. And I feel like there's someone that is, it's almost like they see you as someone that could fill that role. Doesn't mean you want to, but it feels like they see you as someone that could fill that role, that they could offer that kind of like protection and insulation to. They feel like you're somebody that deserves that, I'm hearing, for once. But it's not in a way that they see you as somebody that's, you know, weak and needs protection. It's more that energy of like, you know, this person isn't protecting you because they're weak. They would be protecting you because you're important. And it's like they know that with that protection, that the strength that would come out of you, it's almost like they seem to feel that if that was the situation that happened between the two of you, that you might be surprised by the strength that comes out of you, but they wouldn't. And I'm hearing because they've seen it before. I'm hearing that like maybe they haven't met you before, maybe they have, but either way, they've seen that happen before. It's that I remember one time someone was trying to convince me that a relationship that I was in was bad. They were right. But their description of it was, you know, you don't want to be with somebody that wants to like lock you away in a cage and just hold you to themselves. You want someone that's going to kind of like display you as a flower and be like, look at this gorgeous flower that I have, and kind of cradle it with care and that sort of thing. And I feel like that's the kind of person that this is. It's like they would give you, if you needed time to be by yourself, then they would give you that time, and they would protect that for you. And then when you're ready to come back out, you know what I mean? It's like they need someone that is as strong as them, because there's things in their life that they're going to do. And it's not like, oh, it's their plan. No. They're going to do these things. Come hell or high water, it's going to happen. And that's why they need someone that is as strong and as bold as they are. So they're kind of hoping that it would be you. It's almost like they see you. I mean, I almost want to say like they see you as a catch, but that's not really it. It's almost like that kind of sours it, me saying that, right? There's something about like, oh, you're such a catch, that's it's almost like they're disgusted by assigning that to it. It just feels like it's beneath you to say something like that about you. So sorry. Not that you feel that way, but it feels like that's how they feel. They see you as someone that is, they would look at you as being, and feel like they're so lucky to have you. They kind of can't, like, it would feel like one of those things where it's like every time they look at you, they kind of wouldn't be able to believe, or they would be, but it's like, they would kind of be in awe that you are theirs, and vice versa. I feel like this is someone that is intensely loyal. And I feel like, and they're looking for that in return. So, okay. Just wondering where we're going to go next, because I was going to do a different spread, but it'll take too long. I don't want this to be a, 50-minute reading. Okay. So we're going to get one card for you and one card for them. It's almost like I kind of wanted to tap into what's behind this person, and there's such a strong energy that it's kind of like, no, we're going to talk about what's coming up. So we'll do a card for you and a card for them. So one for Libra. Jesus. Sorry. And one for, oh, they don't like that. I feel like this person is somebody that it's almost like if you told them about how you've been treated in the past, like when you've been treated poorly, it feels like the type of energy that would kind of clench their jaw, and it's almost like they would, it may seem to somebody that doesn't know this person that they're kind of shutting down emotionally. They don't want to talk about it. But it actually feels like they would, it's almost like they would kind of want to avenge whatever happened. It doesn't mean that they will or that they're going to be, destructively impulsive. They're too smart for that. It does feel like it feels like it would hurt them to know that that happened. And it's like it kind of pushes them forward and like, well, I'm going to do like that. Hold on for a second. I feel like they are someone that would take a lot of pride in the fact that they would do absolutely everything that they possibly could to make sure that that would never happen. I've heard it twice now, so I'll say it. It's like they'll, sacrifice their life if they have to stop it. That's not going to happen. So, can we get one card for... I think this person has a couple of tricks up their sleeve. It feels like someone that, the Fool at the bottom of the deck. So, I feel like there's someone that would, they seem to be someone that would enjoy surprising you with like a gift or going on a trip or like, and it doesn't mean that, you're going halfway around the world. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't, but it means more that there are certain things that they would do for you to show you that they love you and that they care about you. And I feel like it's almost like they would take you somewhere where like you can see the stars or all the city lights or something like that. And it's almost like they would sheepishly or it's kind of like they're looking down, they're kind of kicking rocks like, well, do you like it? You know what I mean? Like they need, hold on for a second. I don't know how to describe that. Hold on. It's like you affirming that and you kind of seeing that they would need you to like affirm that what they're doing is making you happy. Not that you're responsible for someone else's happiness and all that, but you know what I'm saying. They need that. And it's like, and in that sense, I feel like the more feedback they receive from you in that regard, the more that kind of opens up, if that makes sense. So the last little bit on your person's end, we have the Knight of Cups and the Six of Swords. So I feel like this is someone that is a planner. I feel like they are, it's almost like they have the next 20 years mapped out. It's that type of an energy. And I feel like in that's where that's a lot of their confidence comes from. It feels like because they know that they're putting in the work and they're doing what needs to be done to have what they want in the future, it's almost like this person, oh my God, this is sweet. I feel like this person is looking at you almost like, I kind of can't wait to for Libra to see everything that I want to do for them, right? For Libra to see, like, I'm going to show Libra what it feels like to be treated like royalty, right? It's like, oh my God, it's so sweet. It feels, hold on for a second. It feels, I don't want to put this kind of pressure on a relationship, right? So it's not, the happily ever after, because that takes work, right? But it's like they're going to enjoy showing you what it feels like to be loved. And like the small, I feel like this person's very attentive and very astute when it comes to nonverbal communication. It's almost like I can see this person, you guys, let's say, for example, at a picnic, and they do something a little bit extra, or they remembered that you liked a certain type of cheese. I'm hearing brie or camembert. Obviously, that won't be for everyone, but they remembered that you liked this or you liked that. And I feel like they can see that it's well received and like how much it means to you. It's like it's a double-edged sword for them, right? Not quite that intense. It's more good than that, but it's like they're gonna see the effect that it has on you, and part of them is like, yes, yes, like they're they're seeing the results in the connection with you that show them that they're treating you in a way that you deserve to be treated. And it's like, but there's this tinge there that kind of comes into whenever they notice they've like unlocked another level with you. That it's like that they realize that it's almost like it's criminal that you haven't been there yet. You know what I mean? And it's like, and it kind of goes back to that strengthening their resolve to continue to make this better for you. So, I'm seeing 2233 on the clock. I will leave it there, Libra. I mean, I hope that this resonates with most of you, all of you. If it does, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do have the, I don't know why, but the last few readings, it's been like, I want to say February, but it's October. October 2023. Monthly love readings will be out next week. And of course, the mini loves on Sunday. So please keep an eye out for those if you are so inclined. And we will see you on the next one. Much love. Bye.